I can't stand quarrelsome ass people. Like it truly really pisses me off. And I was just sitting out here just thinking about it. And it pisses me off. Quarrelsome nagging ass people. High pitched screeching ass voices. Imagine you just sleeping, you having a good sleep, and you just wake up to some quarrelsome ass people in your house or in your place just arguing. This is how it is. The shit is just annoying and it's starting to piss me off. That's the reason why I made this video. I can't stand arguing, quarrelsome, complaining, bitching ass people, nagging ass people. Is that all you do? Is that all you do? Your whole life is just one big complaint. And it pisses me off because people complain about choices they made. All of the choices people make that they complain about, they made it. You made it. The fuck are you complaining about it for? And you did it to yourself. Nobody told you to go work a shit job. Nobody told you to do all this for 40 years. Nobody told you to do that shit. Why are you complaining and mad at everybody else? I can't stand people who's like this because when they're mad at everybody else. The whole world has to suffer because they're suffering. You did that to yourself. That is your fault. These people piss me off. And I'm being very, very serious. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It pisses me off. They want to complain and nag and bitch, but they chose the choices which they're nagging and complaining and bitching about. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. What the fuck are you complaining and nagging for? You made the choices. Nobody told you to go work that shit job. Nobody told you to do what you're doing. Nobody forced you to do that. Nobody forced you to do nothing. Like, and it's annoying. Nobody is forcing you against your will to do certain things. You chose that shit job and you complaining that everybody else, you haven't worked a shit job every day. How the fuck is that everybody else's fault? That's your fault. And then on top of that, these people are lazy. They think that if they go work this shit job just for a few many hours a day, go work a shit job for 8 hours a day, do minimal work just to get by, that they did something and say they not lazy. No, you people are fucking lazy. As soon as you get off work, what do you come home and do? Watch fucking TV and complain about your circumstances. Complain that it's hard. What the fuck? How is it hard? You coming home and you get to do what you want when you come home. You don't want to get out the 9 to 5 that bad. That's why I say people just complain and just bitch about everything. And these are the same people always talking about some side hustle or passive income. Oh, it's a passive income side hustle. No, you don't have the gumption. You don't have the self-discipline to do that shit. You don't have the self-discipline to wake up and be self-responsible. That's why I say a lot of the people who complain at these 9 to 5s, I don't have nothing against it if that's what you want to do. But stop complaining about the 9 to 5 when you chose it. You chose the shit. Stop complaining about being broke when everybody chose it. You chose to go to that 9 to 5 and work that shit job and come home and watch TV and wonder why your life is shit. That's your fault. Nobody else's. Then they're mad at everybody else. They're mad at everybody else for their poor life choices. You did that shit. It's not that you asked them a question. Oh, it wasn't my fault. It was someone else's fault. They did it. Did it? Victim ass mentality. That's why we can't get nowhere. That's why they can't get nowhere. This shit, it pisses me off. It pisses me off. Some people gonna find this funny, but I'm absolutely just serious. I'm pissed off at the fact that these people complain about their life, which they chose. It's nobody else's fault but yours. You are exactly where you fucking deserve to be. Everybody, including me. That's why I say that. But the fact that I take a self-accountability and say that when I win, I get to say the same thing. When I win, I get to say the same exact thing. I'm exactly where I deserve to be. Because that's the truth. Whether everybody want to ignore it or not, all of the different choices we made over the years compiled up into one lifespan. It compiled up into where you are at now. So are you gonna keep being a bitch? Or are you gonna keep being a bitch about it and whining and complaining like a fucking bitch? This shit is annoying. Like I can't stand these people. I really can't. I can't stand being around it. I can't like they don't try it. They don't try hard at anything. All they talk about is the little ass 9 to 5. That's shit. That's shit. I'm telling you, 9 to 5 was the easiest shit. Unless you work in some construction job out in the heat. Other than that, your 9 to 5 is easy. That shit is not hard. I don't know why everybody keep talking about this 9 to 5 stuff like it's just so hard. No, the shit is easy. And the fact people only work 8 hours a day and still complain. I was working 20-hour shifts. I had an hour to myself. I was working last time I worked a job, I was working 20-hour shifts basically. Out from in the morning, I had to get up super early because the job was far. Go there and be gone all day till 10 p.m. at night. But we're so far away from our house because we have to drive an extra. This was a sales job. We had to drive extra miles away to go to the place where we're knocking the doors. So now I'm driving 2, 3, 4 hours back. So now it's about 2 a.m. About time I get home. Even 3 if I have to take somebody that's in my car. I didn't complain not once. Wasn't complaining about that shit. And I'm going all day long. I was going all day, every day from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. And people complain about an 8-hour work shift. You people, you deserve to lose. You complain about an 8-hour work shift. You complain about this, and they try to use this as an excuse for not being lazy. No, you are absolutely lazy. You're too lazy to work out how to escape. That's why most of you fuckers are lazy who work these shit 9 to 5 jobs. And that's why I say, if you enjoy your 9 to 5 job, good. I'm talking to the people who are always complaining about it. Always complaining about being broke. Always complaining about working a job. Why the fuck are you always complaining? Your life is one big complaint. Change something then. Always talking about something, talking about this, how you gonna do this? Oh, you gonna start a business, you gonna start a side hustle. You haven't done shit. People haven't even done shit. And that's why I say they don't understand the work ethic that it takes. They don't even understand that you're not even gonna get paid from this stuff for a minute. They can't even handle that. These people who work these 9 to 5 jobs and complain, come home and watch TV and expect their life to just somehow miraculously just be better. No, you keep working that shit job and coming home and doing bullshit. That's your fault. Stop being mad at me. Stop being mad at me for pointing it out. Stop being mad at the world because of your poor choices. Nobody forced you to work that job. You did that to yourself. Nobody forced you to work that shit. So stop complaining. And it seems like these people, it pisses me off. These people, I'm telling you, they're so infectious. They will try to infect you with their miserableness. If they're miserable, they will try to get everybody around them to be miserable. They're gonna have to voice how miserable they are. So it can bleed and try to bleed onto you. That's why you have to be strong enough when you're around these people. And this is why you have to protect your mind when you're around these people. Because in everyday life, you may have to be around these people. I mean, it's true. When you go out somewhere or somebody may be at the house or somebody come over, it may be some infectious people with this type of energy. You need to protect your mind. These people, they don't even try at anything. They just try a little bit. And this is the point really truly I'm trying to make. A 9 to 5 job is just because I'm gonna tell you this. Just because you work a 9 to 5 job, that does not mean you're not lazy. Most of the people who work a 9 to 5 job are fucking lazy. I'm telling you from honest truth. Most people who work a 9 to 5 job are fucking lazy. Just look at what they do when they come home. When I just explained the story of me being gone from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., that's way more than an 8-hour shift, how these people be complaining about. I worked all of those hours. I didn't get back home until 3, sometimes 3 a.m. And then I still would have an hour to myself, and I was getting an hour of sleep. I was doing that effectively every single day. And these people complain. I had an hour to myself every day. And I still came home and read a book. I still came home and worked on my businesses or whatever I had to do. So these people, my goodness. So when I hear people keep talking and complaining about a 9 to 5 job, as if nobody's ever worked a 9 to 5 job no more and just seen it wasn't for them. It wasn't for me. You chose to stay in it. You chose to work that shit job. And they're fucking lazy. I didn't come home and watch no TV when I got home. I didn't come home and watch no TV. I came home and worked on myself every single day. No breaks. Every single day. I'm telling you. Every single day I was waking up at 6 a.m. driving 2 hours to a job across the map. Get there. It is now about 9 a.m. Go from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Then we extra 2 hours away. Those 2 hours of drive, I drove. Now we're probably 2 hours away, 10, 11, 12, 1. It's about 1 a.m. And then if I had to take somebody else back home, it's effectively 2:30 a.m., about 3 a.m. Then I get home about 3 a.m., come here, got an hour to myself. That's 4. That's an hour to myself, which I didn't use to watch TV. It's 4 a.m. 5 hit, I go to sleep. 6 a.m., I get right back up. This was my life, and people complain about an 8-hour shift. You people piss me off. I'm telling you, you people piss me off. You sit and complain about an 8-hour fucking shift. That shit is easy. You're not out in the construction. You're not out in the construction. You're not out in an oil field. Want to complain about this, complaining, well, don't be a fat fuck then. Don't be a fat fuck. Don't be a fat fuck then. Oh, my back and my back hurt and you shouldn't have been a fat fuck. You shouldn't have been fat fucking. You should never chose these poor choices and job selections which you chose. You want to take it out on everybody else. I'm pissed off. All these people, they want to take it out on everybody else rather than trying to solve their problems. They did that to themselves. Every single action in their life, they done it themselves. They want to blame everybody else. I'm pissed off today. They got me pissed off today. Hey, free Telegram in the description. You know